So I just played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for 2 days, and I'm gonna answer all of you guys' questions. So here we go. Block content. What's happening, my block buddies? Welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Well, as you guys know, I played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate this past weekend at the First Look Festival event. Actually, it was such a cool time because I got to meet fans of the show, and I did not expect that at all, which was so cool. And I got to meet a whole lot of cool people, actually got to see a lot of friends that I've not seen in a very long time, and a lot of colleagues that I worked on, making films and stuff like that. So it was a really cool experience. Also great seeing my ex-Nintendo buddies. It was such a great time at the convention. And playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate felt really, really special. I'm going to talk all about it in this video. First off, you guys know there's of course a giveaway. I'll talk a little bit more about it at the end of this video, but you can actually win a Super Smash Bros. Poster that I have signed. I don't know if that's interesting or not, but I've signed the poster, and I actually won it at Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the Nintendo booth right there. So if you are interested in that, definitely hit me up down in the comments down below. Anyway, yes, it's very exciting. Today is the day that I can say I played Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It was a great experience, got to try out a whole lot of different things, and I got to watch and record a whole lot of different other matches as well. So I'm just going to pop up a few questions that you guys have left me through the Twitterverse. We are at Squared Things, so blocked content, Squared Things. We are at Squared Things on Twitter and at Squared Things on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, of course, Blocked Content, and you guys left a whole lot of comments on the YouTube channel as well. So I just want to thank you guys for doing that, and now I'm going to try and answer a couple of you guys' questions, and I'll also be doing that in the comments down below. So you guys can still ask about anything you want about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I'll try to have it answered for you guys. So a big shout out to Console Warriors. I mean, my man, thank you so much for compiling a couple of these questions together. This way it's much easier for me to see it with all the convention stuff going to my head. It's crazy, and I thank you so much for being a helping hand. Also, a big thanks to Willem, who helped me film and helped me shoot with the Block Content crew, Ruben, and of course my good friends Jeroen and Yannick as well, who were awesome helping out at this convention for Blocked Content. So without you guys, there was no convention, and of course the biggest honorable mention goes to Naomi, so thank you so much. All right, you guys ready? The first question comes from Facebook actually, and Matt Banky asks, how would you compare the game physics of Ultimate compared to Super Smash Bros. For Wii U? Or more simply, does the game feel any different in comparison to previous installments? I thought this question is perhaps the most important one to answer, because this is where the real difference in Ultimate lies. I mean, it's no question about it that this game is very similar to Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. Like visually, the way the characters move, the way the game feels. It is, of course, using Smash for Wii U as a base, and you can feel that. It's in the sound effects, in the menu, it's in the characters, it's in the things that you remember. Like characters like Corrin and Bayonetta, they feel lifted from Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. There's no doubt about that. A couple of late game characters, a couple of DLC stuff there definitely feels like they were preparing for Smash Bros. Ultimate in a sense. As far as the game's physics go, this game, and we talked about this, like me and my Blocked Content buddies, we talked about this after playing a little bit. It was immediately evident this game is faster. This game is a lot faster than Brawl, but it's a lot faster than Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS as well. So it does not come anywhere close to the craziness that was Super Smash Bros. Melee, which is one of my favorite games in the series. It holds a special place because that was like the first game that I completed 100%, I think. And I don't think that it touches the speed in that game, but overall, like it feels pretty quick. I remember playing as Solid Snake and running around the stage, and Snake's supposed to be quite a heavy and a little bit of slow character as well, and he was a lot speedier than he was in Brawl. His moves come out a lot faster, so overall the game speed has definitely improved. The physics, well, it's a little less floaty than Smash for Wii U. I mean, the jumps come out quicker, and the gravity seems like tighter, so you fall quicker and your jumps feel less floaty. So there's a lot more errors that you can make there. And of course, as you guys know, the air dodging is back. So air dodging in directions, which usually would make you be able to do stuff like wave dashing. I tried this a couple of times, maybe you can see it in the footage later too, but stuff like wave dashing isn't as prevalent in this. You can wave land on platforms, off of platforms and stuff like that. So there will definitely be strategies, and I've heard like different builds that are a little bit later in the game have this even improved a little bit further, but at this point there's really no wave dashing possible in the base game. I'm very excited, however, that the game is faster, the physics feel tighter. I mean, the game feels faster, and of course the biggest change that I could feel with this game in particular was the way that you can punch characters away and they like get sent flying immediately. Like even with a simple jab combo, like an AAA combo, people fly all over the stage. And I think this makes the game a little bit more hectic visually. And the characters, they fly way fast, but it's not because they have more knockback or anything, but they end up in the spot that they should have ended up in a longer arc, you know? So maybe in Smash for Wii U, a character would have ended up there, but in this game, like time's a little bit, faster. They speed it up a little bit. So it's kind of like punching like a party balloon or across the room. So it would like jot to the end of the stage, and then it would just stop in midair and kind of float around there a little bit. And I think that this is not doing great things for combos, but it is working in a lot of characters' favor. I mean, I've heard people ask a lot, how are the combos in terms of spiking and stuff like that? Well, this gives you a lot more option to do stuff like that, which is very exciting for people who love Duncan, as myself. So that's about it, Matt Benke. It feels different, but it feels the most similar to, of course, Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. But I think that it's a lot more competitively viable, this game, and I think that there's a lot possible with people in terms of the online scene. I mean, we're going to see a lot more exciting battles than we did with the kind of lackluster online or competitive scene in Smash for Wii U. So I'm very excited about that, and thank you for sending in your question, and I'm sorry for not doing a weird voice for the comment. I'll do that from now on. Here we go. The next question comes from Twitter, so we are at Square Things, and it comes from Smash Pulse Ultimate at Smash5 Pulse, asking, how nerfed are grab combos? Well, how nerfed are grab combos? I would say people, of course, fly away faster when they're hit, and we tried like a couple of different grabs. There was this moment in time where I was just exclusively like grabbing and throwing just to see if there are new like throwing animations in the game. And I tried this with a couple of characters, and I think that it's fine. I think at lower percentages, there's still a lot of combos that could be had from early grabs and early throws. But I think later in the game, throws are just meant to set up for stuff like spikes, stuff like aerials. So I would say nerfed. I think there's a lot more possible actually than there was in Smash for Wii U. So look forward to that, because I think that will open doors. Another comment comes from YouTube by another typical nerd saying, does Ridley have his Meta Ridley skin yet, or is this still the E3 demo? This was the E3 demo to a certain extent. I think there were maybe a couple of things added, so this was a later build just before I think Simon and K-Rool were added. So there's a lot more polish than in a couple of things. I think with the character portraits and stuff, that kind of stuff was all new. So we actually went to a whole lot of character skins. Every time we were on the menu, we would flip around the character costumes and try and find some cool stuff. We actually found a couple of fun things with Pokemon Trainer, because you could actually choose different Pokemon Trainer skins, but then also individually change the color of the Pokemon. So I tried finding like different Charizard skins, and I did not find the Ridley one. We initially wanted to fight, Ridley against the Ridley colored Charizard, and that wasn't possible in this build yet. So there's definitely more coming, because that was one of the most popular colors for Charizard. In terms of Ridley, we did try and see what was possible there. The one that stuck out was, of course, the gold Ridley, the yellow one from the box art, but there was no Meta Ridley in this one. So I was excited to see it, but it was not there. So we'll have to wait for it. Now we can at least look at the beautiful render, and it is Beautiful. So the next question comes from Lucario's Gaming, asking, "My question, can you see what Daisy's final smash is?" To make a long answer short, or a short answer even shorter, no. Daisy was not in this build. However, if we are to, kind of wonder what her special ability would be, I think that Peach would still have her, Peach final smash, but makes characters sleep, and maybe Daisy's final smash would actually make characters paralyzed or dizzy, and does something with a flowery effect, right? Something like that. So I don't think they'll go crazy or all out. I think they'll have to do something similar, and if they change Peach's final smash to something from Super Princess Peach, it would not make a lot of sense for Daisy, so I think they'll stick with the same final smash, and they're just saving it because it's stupid, and they don't want to, de-hype stuff. They did Isabelle, but, they don't want to further de-hype stuff, so thank you, Lucario's Gaming, for your comment. Next comment comes from Penguin Party 119, asking,
"My question, is Pichu good?"
Well, I wouldn't really call Pichu a villain. I mean, in the first, appearance of Pichu, I think it was the Pokemon movie, there was this chase scene. I think it was the third Pokemon movie in theaters, and the Pichu brothers were kind of jerks, so in that sense, Pichu is not good. No. Generally speaking, Pichu is a saint, and is good, and cute. The next comment comes from Please Deposit 5 Coins, asking, "My question is, if you play Smash 5, how do all characters feel? And if they got buffed or nerfed?" Okay, that's not a complete sentence or a question, but I'll answer it anyway. I love your picture, by the way. Yes, the characters actually all feel buffed. Every single one that I played felt a lot stronger than I remember them being. Of course, the new characters feel definitely buffed, in a sense that you would almost feel like all the new characters that are added are stronger than the ones that we ever played before, especially with Inkling and Ridley. In terms of them feeling nerfed, I didn't really have that idea. I think nerfed really comes from the idea that this game as a whole would have a different playing style. So in that sense, the game itself is nerfed, and so they make up for it by making the characters more viable. There are a couple of instances where I saw characters just perform moves that I have not really felt in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, like the power of them. Bowser comes to mind, which there is also some great footage of as well. So thank you for your question. The next one comes from Dario Flayman, asking,
"Yo, have fun, pal."
"Well, I don't have any questions, just have fun. Oh, only if you play as Mario, could you go on how he's different? His feel, moves, and overall power. I've been a Mario main since 64. I'm quite interested to see how he is in the game." Well, Dario, thank you for your question. Mario's my main as well. A couple of you guys know this. He has actually been my main since Super Mario. I wanted to say Mario 64, which is true, but he was the only playable character. Rest in peace, Luigi. No, since Smash Bros. 64, Mario has also been my main up through Melee, through Brawl, and Smash for Wii U. And of course, trying him out in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate felt very, very welcome. Mario has a couple of different animations. I think I've not seen an animation that looks the same. It feels like Mario's been really redone from the ground up. His model looks amazing. His animations are so powerful. I love his new victory animations, like the one where he jumps up and lands in the standard pose, but he does this flaily arm thing. You gotta look out for it. It's beautiful. Mario as a character, his forward air feels really good. His overall feel, he feels a little bit faster. He feels a little bit more responsive. I love the look of his new cape move, and I think his combos come out a little slower, but I think that this game has an emphasis on those powerful moments, where you connect an attack and the screen pauses a little bit. I think that's a little bit more emphasized in this game, so it feels like combos are slower, but the moments probably are more refined, so not the actual moves, because we still, of course, have the standard animation process that Sakurai loves to use, and that has been unchanged. So Mario is pretty different, actually, from what I remember him being in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. I would say he is very close to how he felt in Melee, which I am very excited for because Mario was great in Melee, especially stuff like his up air and like his neutral air. They feel really close to what I felt in Melee. It's been a long time, but I'm excited for the renaissance of Mario in Smash. Thank you for your question. So the next question comes from Dude Bear 0, asking, "Who do you mean? I mean Kirby, Rob, and Bayonetta." Oh, thanks, Dude Bear, for that question. I just told you I main Mario. There have been periods of time where I main different characters. I have also mained for a short while Rob as well. I think that was in Brawl, and Rob was a really great character in Brawl. He had some great combo potential. He had power to spare, that guy. I also love characters like Ganondorf, Captain Falcon, and I think a character that I also mained in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U was Charizard. Whenever my buddy Madhu came along and we played some Smash, it was almost always him as Little Mac or something against me as Charizard. And those battles would be very frustrating because I could almost never win. But Mario is my main bro. He's stuck with me. His moveset is just versatile, having those fireballs at the ready, but also having very powerful forward smash attacks, and of course that awesome spike. I mean, you can really go no wrong with Mario. There's a lot to still find out about his character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I think that people are going to be pleasantly surprised, kind of messing around with his, up tilt, maybe his down tilt and his jab, and just finding the new rhythms and finding the new combos with that. I think there's a lot possible there, and I'm very excited for people to find out what exactly that is. There's another comment here from the Wolfster. He has a couple of different points that I'm going to try to answer. His first point, is Wolf going to have a different moveset than Brawl? Yes, slightly. I don't know this from the demo, but I know this from paying attention to footage. Does the new Echoes have some unique moves or abilities? Yes, I know this from the footage. The new Echoes, I suppose you mean Chrom and Dark Samus. Yeah, they have a couple of new animations. They have a couple of different effects on moves. And it's actually quite prevalent from Chrom. He has a different, up special that is not like from Ike or from Roy or from Marth, which is really cool. So yes, they have different moves and different abilities. Has anyone changed their moveset? Well, Sakurai has changed a couple of characters' movesets. Does Snake still have his conversation Easter egg? I profusely tried in this demo. However, I could not get Snake to do the codec. Between you guys and me and the rest of the internet, because this is a video, David Hayter, the voice of Snake in Brawl and Snake in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, has actually said publicly that he has not been contacted to do new work for Smash Bros. Ultimate. We of course don't know if this is like a little bit of publicity trickery to have us more excited later. Maybe they did the lines in between now and then, but it's very likely that this did not happen. And I'm very excited that at least we have the Snake Codex on our channel. I was thinking when I started the series, what if they're not in? And I could reach a whole lot of people now who are excited for this, with very cool content that may not ever come to pass. And just making people happy with something that might not have ever happened is something really special, and people really hold on to that. And it's been a really special ride so far doing the Snake Codex. I've, rekindled friendships with a lot of different people that I've met over my animation career as well, like voice actors. And I've met a whole lot of cool new people that have joined the fray with Snake Codex and the other shows. So it's changed my life in quite a significant way. It's changed the channel in quite a significant way. We are on our way to 15,000 subscribers, which to me is insane because we were at 4,000 2 months ago, which, the time is going insane. So no Snake Codec Easter egg in the game so far. It might still happen. If it doesn't, you got your boy blocked content. We are ready to do this until the day that we don't care anymore, which will be never, because Snake Codecs are always awesome. Number 5, is Little Mac's recovery better? Yes, it is a lot better because you can actually cancel out of the forward B, out of the forward special move, and do his up special, which is awesome. I think you can even jump out of it, which would make it like 10 times better. Number 6 is Windy Hill Zone still in the game? Yes, it is, and I know this because I pay attention. It's on the website. It is in the game. 7, if both people have only one life and Bowser uses Bowser's hide, does he win instead of the other person? Yes. 8, try to find assist trophies that they have not yet shown or maybe potential fighters. I tried this. We got Andros, I think we got Waluigi, we got a different couple of other characters. Nothing that we haven't seen before. But yeah, it begs the question. We did get Knuckles. We did get characters like Ashley that showed up in a trailer. Knuckles being in, does that mean Shadow is a definite lock? I mean, getting rid of Shadow as the assist trophy, he was so popular. I mean, he was even in the intro cutscene for Smash Bros. Brawl as the only assist fighter to be in that intro. So they know the appeal of the character, they know how big he is, and now having him not be an assist fighter, now I definitely think that's going to happen. So if I have to guess, it's going to be Shadow, guys. That did not at all answer your question, so it's no. 9. What fighters' moveset are different are the same? That question, which fighters' moveset are different are the same? Pikachu feels very different. Pikachu has a lot of cool new tricks, including Pikachu's standard aerial attack, which is kind of like Mewtwo's. There are a couple of different kind of feeling moves. Snake, of course, has a very cool new down smash, which is a kick similar to Captain Falcon, but a new animation. Looks pretty cool. Looks very snaky. Looks like something Snake from Snake Eater would do. And apart from that, there are like a ton of different changes. I think like virtually everything that Squirtle does feels very different because they use water with like even his standard moves. So there's a ton of changes, and no doubt I'll be diving into it a little bit deeper in the future. 9. Nope, not 9. 10. Is Waluigi really an assist trophy? Try to find his assist trophy in matches if you can. We saw it, and yeah, Waluigi is not yet playable.
Oh no, everybody cheating about the Waluigi.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Waluigi. Thank you, I'm a new subscriber. I wish you the best of luck answering all the questions, and by the way, I love the snake stuff. They are pretty good. Thanks to Wolfster. I'm sorry I did not read that comment in the wolf voice. It's straining my voice, and I got some other stuff to go through. Another comment comes from Smith Miller asking,
can you check everything with Bowser? And is the real game? If so, check the new characters or King K. Rool. I need to know everything with K. Rool. And Wario, please.
Smith Miller, I got 2 yeses and I got a no. Can you check out everything with Bowser? We did extensively look at Bowser. He is powerful. He is very powerful. He looks a lot like Smash 4 Bowser, but of course he's a little bit faster, which is scary. And his moves all have a bigger feel to them. They are slightly improved, the animations, and Bowser just overall feels a lot more like a powerhouse. We have Ridley in the game now as another heavyweight fighter and another like dragon character, but Bowser feels a lot stronger than Ridley does. And yes, is the game real? This is the real game. It is, however, still a demo, so characters like King K. Rool and Simon were not in this build. If you want to know a little bit more about King K. Rool, you should check out the King K. Rool Snake Codec, because there's a lot of information revealed about his backstory there. So let's see what Snake finds out about King K. Rool. Also, Wario, I can't remember if he was in the build. We did not play as Wario, and I'm not really that interested. I did hear he has his shoulder bash back, which is a long time coming, and I'm very happy that they did that, because shame on them for not doing that, right? Lewis Arison comments,
are we gonna play Snake, Callum? I wanna try him out so badly. Heart face, heart face.
Lewis, great Gino picture, by the way. We all pray for Gino. Also, shout out to Papa Gino's. You're doing great videos. Are you going to play a Snake? Well, I did play a Snake. He was actually the second character that I played as. The first one was Pokemon Trainer, just because, you know, they're both back from Brawl. And it was exciting. I did play a Snake. I tried out, like, virtually every single one of his moves, his taunt. I saw his victory animation. He feels great. His standard A combo feels awesome. His new down smash is cool. It kind of traps opponents in between the kicks. And his new final smash, which I did try out. We kind of jumped around items and kind of threw items away off the stage just so we could have a fair fight. But we actually did try out Snake's final smash, and he kind of throws this like smoke grenade to target his missiles, and then you shoot these missiles, and you don't shoot individual missiles. You basically target the character where you want the smoke to be thrown, and then the missiles just sort of shoot out. I think this happens because Sakura really wants these final smashes to be kind of one and done. He wants them all to be on equal field, and if like one kills, the other should kill as well. So there's not much controlling these final smashes up until this point. I did play Snake, and Snake is awesome. I really loved how he moves. I missed the heck out of Snake, so I'm really happy that he's back. But he's never left because he's on our channel, and I'm so happy that Snake has always been a part of us. So another question comes from Peacock asking, very specific, but how are Kirby F-throw follow-ups? Does F-air uplink? Can you possibly get side B at higher percentages? Peacock, thank you. We did play as Kirby, and we did try out a few of his throws. Up throw is awesome. F throw, forward throw, I don't think we tried it out. What is the F throw again? It's like the upward jump where he like throws the character into the ground, right? So we've not tried that out. However, Kirby's attacks link a lot better because the characters like linger in the air, and Kirby is an aerial fighter that can quickly jump and be airborne with the other characters that are blown away. So there's a lot more possible with Kirby. Very exciting stuff. So another comment comes from Mario Marion. Can you test the Kirby combos if you have any? That's pretty funny. I just talked about this. People are excited about Kirby, I guess.
Kirby!
So Mario Marion has another question. Oh, and see if his up throw is still good, or has it been nerfed? Yeah, up throw, we did see this one, and it's good. It's not great. It's never been particularly great, but it's good. I can't tell if it's been nerfed or not. I would say that it's quite the same as it was in Smash 4. Another question comes from Victor Quagiano, asking, is it easier to spike people? There's a lot of sour spots when you try to send someone down. It sends them anywhere besides down. I want to know if hitting a spike at an angle will send any opponent down. Well, this happened a lot. Victor, we actually did a lot of spikes in our session. Ridley actually spiked me really well, so my buddy Anik, he actually destroyed the heck out of me. And Ridley's down air is destructive. So it's easy to spike people. I wouldn't say it's easier than in Smash 4. I would say that it might be harder, but it's more satisfying now because it's harder. So that's awesome. It's not a lot harder, but I thought it was too easy in Smash 4. So I'm happy that spiking is still like a craft now. It's still a talent. And it does send people in an arc. When Ridley hit me, that's like a complete vertical attack. So it sent me all the way down in a perfect vertical line. So in that sense, no, it did not go in an arc, but characters can still like completely spike, which is awesome. So Kale LM asks,
the only question I have is Squirtle able to kill without switching to Ivysaur or Charizard? This question depends on if it's in the build you're gonna play. Is Pichu good, or at least more fun to play as the melee Pichu?
Thanks, Kale. Squirtle I did play, of course. Pichu I did not play. So Pichu looks a lot more fun than he does in Melee. Like, just look at the character and you'll know. But Squirtle, I actually played as Squirtle my very first playthrough, and Squirtle is awesome. Squirtle is fast. Squirtle is actually a lot more powerful, and he's tinier, I think. He's a lot less bulky than he was, and his animations look very cute. But his killing power is insane. Switching through Ivysaur and Charizard is like so fast now. You can switch mid-combo. If Squirtle is able to kill, I did pull out a few punches. So you can definitely look forward to Squirtle being a lot more viable than he was before. I don't think there are elemental differences now, so I don't think like Squirtle electric attacks work like very well in Squirtle. I think that's kind of gone, and the characters don't get tired anymore as well too. So there's no fatigue. You can keep playing as a character that you like. We were, however, playing with the Pro controller and not a GameCube controller in most of the sessions, so I did switch to Squirtle quite a bit. Just an accident. I'm stupid like that. The final question comes from Creepinator X, asking, can Day-to-Day, King K. Rool, or Kirby spit out all projectiles? Or is it just physical projectiles? I think that this is mostly elemental stuff. So it's kind of like what Mr. Game & Watch can get in his bucket. So stuff like boomerangs and stuff like that. Kirby's not able to catch those. I would assume that Kirby's able to suck up Link's new bomb. But it's mostly elemental stuff. It's like what Wario was able to do in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. So Mario's Fireball, stuff like that. Maybe Ness's PK Thunder, but especially PK Fire. So those were all the questions that you guys asked. There's a lot more that I can answer in the comments down below and maybe in a follow-up video as well. I'm really excited that you guys have been asking me all these questions, and I've done my best to take a lot of questions with me to the event. But we played 2 full days of Smash, so there's a lot more that we can answer for you guys. Even though we are not like tournament players, we do know a couple of things, so keep them coming because we would love to answer them. Anyways, we'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, you could actually be featured like all these other guys in our next video. Today's comment question is, well, you guys know this, what are your questions for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we'll try to answer them. Of course, there's a giveaway. You guys know this. You can actually win a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate pin. And this pin is a Europe exclusive when you pre-order the game. However, we are from Europe, so we are able to get this pin, and we will give it away to one of our lucky blocked content viewers. So I'm very excited about that. So just comment down below what you deserve that thing. Remember to, of course, like the video and share it with all your friends. Remember the comment question winner, so if you comment down below and be funny, be original, maybe you will be read out loud in a weird voice in our next video. And something awesome, you can actually decide what our next video is about. If you want to have a crazy idea for a Snake Codec video, we can actually make exactly what your idea is. We're actually developing one now for a Patreon donator. It's easy. Block Content is on Patreon if you want to support this channel and actually become a part of it. There's a lot of cool rewards. You can get episodes early. You can get your own videos commissioned, personal Skype calls with me, and exclusive content you won't get anywhere else. So just go to patreon.com/blockedcontent, or you can click on the link in the description and it'll take you there. Even $1 a month would make a big difference to us, and it would make us be able to keep doing these videos for you guys and make Snake Codex and all the other awesome shows that you look forward to. Just remember, guys, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family, in the words of Reggie, what's wrong with you? But also, just click that subscribe button, and all the news and all the fun that you care about will be delivered daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner, where there's always more Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and of course, there's always more Blocked Content. See ya.